Everybody has mountains to climb. And the higher you climb, the more windy it gets. But you have to keep climbing. 7 years ago today, I was actually pushing from Camp 4 to the summit of Everest. Going up. I grew up in a small town, Willard, Ohio. I think population 5,000. We had 8 stoplights or something like that. When I was 12, my goal was to make it to the Olympics in swimming. Back then, I thought I was invincible. But when I was about 13, I was just going in for a layup in basketball. Something snapped to my knee, which triggered every joint to go haywire and swell. Then I was diagnosed with advanced stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and as a 13-year-old, I was given 3 months to live. For me, I was 13 going on 40. You know, I understood what life was about. Went through about a year of chemo treatments, gained 60 pounds, lost all the hair on my body, lost all my friends, lost everything. My dad actually got me a green shirt that said on the front, I don't always look like this, with the 2 O's of look as eyeballs, you know, looking at you like, I don't always look like this. I'm on chemo. So I wore that shirt and I figured, you know, it brought me good luck. Got me through the cancer. Okay. Going in for a checkup about a year after the first cancer, being in remission, the doctors found a golf ball-sized tumor in my right lung and diagnosed that as Askin sarcoma. And that time around, the doctors gave me 14 days to live. So here I am, 16 years old, fighting for my life. Holy cow. When you're up on the mountain and you're put in a situation where your life's in danger, you have 2 options. You can either fight and stay there, or you can leave. It's the same thing with cancer. You know, you battle for your life or you give up. I'm debilitated after cancer because I have, you know, 1 fully functioning lung. The other one was destroyed from the radiation. But I thought in my soul and in my heart that I was gonna make it. And on a summit day, it was dead silent. Off to my right, it was a sea of clouds, and the sun was just cresting the horizon. Things couldn't get any better, right? Until I looked to my left. Believe it or not, without looking up, right? Honest to God, at eye level were stars. And, you know, I'm just looking back and forth at this most incredible moment in my entire life until I got to the top. The very first cancer hospital I ever visited was actually just outside Kathmandu, and the doctors told me that pretty much every patient would die. And it was just, it killed me. But I found a kid there who was battling Hodgkin's lymphoma. Looking at him was almost like looking in a mirror. And I also brought that shirt with me, and I gave it to him and told him when he got better, he had to hand it off to someone else for good luck. A couple years later, that shirt has been passed down through over 30 different survivors. Going through cancer for me was, it was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. You know, but I'll turn that around and say it was also the best thing that's ever happened to me. It really made me stronger.
Buddy, what do you want to do? Oh! Here it is.
The people who were touched by cancer, the people battling for their lives, they carried me to the summit. I'm the first cancer survivor in history to climb to the top of Mount Everest. You know, what better platform than the highest mountain in the world to scream hope?